Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here, and welcome today to a brand new episode number 2 of the FC24 Road to Glory. Now, I need to start this episode off with a massive, massive thank you for the incredible start and incredible support on episode 1. If you've somehow found this video without watching episode 1, click in the corner, you can go ahead and watch it. But yeah, that's how we started our ultimate team, and this is where we're at. Now, if you do enjoy today's video, I want to see some huge like targets being met. Once again, let's go for 15,000 likes. Can you make that happen? I think you can. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. So we built this squad out of literally having nothing at the start yesterday, and I'm quite pleased with how it's looking. Yeah, there's some loans in there, which if I was playing squad battles, I wouldn't use. If I was going online, perhaps I would use, just because, hey, they're there, you might as well give them a go, right? Whereas we're definitely going to try and improve on this today, and I can tell you right now, we will improve on this today. So there are plenty of ways that we can do that. We're going to start the episode off by heading into the SBC section, where I'm going to complete Foundations number 3. From what I can see, just from what I can gather, I think Foundations 4 and Foundations 5, where things become a little bit trickier, are not necessarily worth it at the very start of the game, because they give you sort of a similar level of pack that you get for the first couple Foundations, but they're a lot harder, and you might not even have the players in your club. So bear that in mind, but we will get number 3 done, because I think there's an objective that we can complete for completing this SBC. That'll give us another little pack, and we can go about our day and see if we can pack anything good. Today I also want to jump into more of the objectives. There are more people on the game now. The web app released since I was recording this, and obviously people have flown all the way over to New Zealand to play the game early. So things like that have happened, which means that instead of 2,000 items on the market, when I was recording the start of this video, it was like 800,000 things on the market just from the web app going live. And then by the time loads of people are on it, there's going to be literally millions of things. So it makes life easier for some of those objectives, like buy an injury card, buy a manager, things that I wouldn't have been able to do on the creator early access to the game, that I can do now, and I can sort of catch up with my objectives. So we'll get them done, and then I also want to head on into, I mean, essentially I'll be playing some squad battles, so I won't show it to you. I'll just play it in the background, but I'll hop into evolutions. There's an evolution that I particularly want to do as an Ipswich Town fan. And you'll see that a lot this year. I am a Town fan, so I tend to remind you guys of that constantly. So I hope you don't mind. But yeah, there's a particular player that fits a certain evolution at the moment that I really want to work on. And throughout the year, I'd quite like to try and see how much of a cool evolutions Ipswich Town squad I can build. So that should be fun. So I won't necessarily be sticking with the complete and utter meta when it comes to going down the Evos route. You know, like everyone on Twitter is going to say, do Darwin Núñez, do whatever card it is to get the best evolution. I won't necessarily all the time be going down that route. Sometimes I'll be doing it for players from my club. Speaking of my club, the first Ipswich player we pack in the series, Cameron Burgess, absolute rock at the back. We love you, Cam, and welcome to my club. Unfortunately, you don't have much pace on the game, so it's going to take a hell of an evolution to even get you usable. But I do go out and buy the Ipswich badge. I buy the Ipswich kit as well, simply because that they were objectives and they were about the same price as buying literally a bronze kit and a bronze badge on the market. So I thought, I might as well buy my club's one, right? Injury cards were expensive at the time. Whether or not they've come down by the time you're watching this, I don't know. But essentially, I just bought one and then listed it straight away, because I actually ended up selling for more than I bought it for. So that was good. But yeah, it got this club maintenance section of the objectives done, and that got me 400 coins, as well as, you know, obviously I've got like the town kit and stuff in the game now, which is good. So I tested the waters with a bronze pack. I know. I am crazy. We party hard over here. So I bought a bronze pack with 750 coins because I thought, I wonder if I list absolutely everything from that, whether these people that are on the web app and doing like the starter objectives and stuff, whether there are some things here that might not necessarily normally sell, that might sell for 200 coins now, and maybe make a bronze pack just about profitable, or at least break even. So I tested the waters with it. I don't think it worked particularly brilliantly. I think over the time I do end up probably making a tiny profit, but certainly not worth like absolutely gutting my club of coins to buy bronze packs with. There will be times where doing things like bronze packs is super useful, and bronze pack method is definitely a big part of FIFA every year, but there'll also be times where probably buying silver packs will work, or maybe even buying the odd gold pack might be beneficial. So we shall see as time goes on, but as you can see, a couple of the bronze players sold. I would imagine the people that are buying them are looking for a player of the exact same nation and club as some players they've already got in their ultimate team, because they'll be doing one of those Foundations 4 or Foundations 5 SBCs, and that's why people are looking for that. So I sniped myself an Ipswich player, Cameron Humphreys, the young star boy from my club, is nearly the perfect sort of player to put into the Golden Glow Up evolution. So I'm going to be choosing him. There is a Man United centre mid or CDM that looks really good for this one as well, if you're looking for the meta. But like I said, want to try and work on some of my club's players. So being a 63 rated bronze centre mid, the only possible way that could have been better for us is if he was a 64 rated bronze centre mid. And that would have been the cap on what you can put in to Golden Glow Up Part 1. So he turns from a bronze 63 into a green 63 for now. He's the exact same card, but I'm 250 coins lighter because there's no way I can get that back now. I've submitted him into an evolution, and I'm going to obviously go through and play a couple squad battles matches to level him up. So we get a little 2-player pack right here. We get a Real Madrid female winger by the name of Raso, 92 pace, 82 dribbling. Hey, you know what? That's quick. That's good on the ball. We also get Ramsey as well from Aston Villa. Not a bad looking card in terms of those stats. So he could be a good starter player, or maybe a good player to put into a starter SBC. I don't really know yet. We'll figure it out along the way. Next, I'm heading into Moments. This is a game mode that was brand new to us last year. I'm going to take I recommend going into the Moment store. There is a Sam Kerr loan for 1 game available for free. So go ahead and unlock that. You might as well. And do a couple of the moments. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I mean, they're so simple, these beginning ones. Complete 10 ground passes. So it's literally just pass the ball 10 times and you've earned yourself 1 star, and you can carry on and go through, and then there's that store that you can spend your stars on. So it's definitely a good area to start the game off if you want to, if you work your way up to 60 stars, which probably wouldn't take you that long. There's you get like a 50k pack, I think, in the store. So yeah, definitely an area to focus on early game. Might be a good shout. So I might do that actually, maybe even for tomorrow's episode, try and get myself a half-decent pack for the RTG. Speaking of half-decent packs, we are going to unlock 2 pretty good ones in today's episode. Because one thing you'll notice that when you go into, I think it's any game mode, but squad battles is what I've been playing, try and score as many goals as possible in the time. Try and get assists, and then take a look at the finishing mastery in objectives, because if you score certain types of goals, and obviously a certain number of goals, you unlock rewards and unlock objectives for doing that. So in the assist mastery, I've now got 25 assists. That got me a gold pack. But as you go forwards, the packs get bigger and better. So for the finishing mastery, for example, you can get a 100k pack, a jumbo rare players pack, for scoring 250 goals. If you're winning 25-0 every squad battles game because you're playing on a low difficulty, that's only 10 games. And the squad battles lengths half lengths are shorter this year. So get yourself a 100k pack really early if you really wanted to. If not, it will happen organically for you, and that'll be a nice surprise to get a 100k pack. I'm sort of going down the route of I would like to get stuff like that quite early. It would be pretty beneficial to have a 100k pack when the game is launching. You know, that's quite nice. So my 63 rated Humphreys is now up to a 71 after playing 2 games of squad battles, just having him in the squad. So that's pretty amazing. It's pretty awesome. And we can now go on to the second part of Golden Glow Up Part 1. And we can upgrade him to a 79 rated player by playing 3 games of squad battles. So 5 games of squad battles with your chosen bronze player literally gives them a plus 16 overall. So if you are a supporter of a club that has bronzes and silvers and stuff like that, Evolutions is going to be revolutionary for you if you like to try and get players that you actually know and aren't just on the top 6 clubs in the Premier League and that sort of thing. I just think straight away, massive dub of an addition to this game. I really, really like it. So we get one of our first board players here. We get an 83 rated Jorginho. Not quite sure why the boards are completely blacked out and not displaying his club like stuff, but hey, fair enough. Little quirks of the game before it's released, I guess. And we get ourselves a João Mario as well. So an 83 and an 82. I'll take that. And then in my 80, is it an 80 times 2? We get ourselves a Barcelona right back. We get, I can't remember what her name is, Marta Torreon. 84 rated, great. 64 pace, not so great. 85 defending, very, very good. And then a Fred, who of course moved from Man United to the Turkish league. Is it Fenerbahce he went to? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't quite see the badge there. But yeah, so played a little bit more squad battles, got up to 100 assists, and I was thinking, oh, we're going to get a nice pack. And the reward for 100 assists is a trophy. And I'm like, oh, okay. I wanted a pack. But we do get a rare mega pack for scoring a certain amount of goals. Was it 100 goals? I think it might have been. So let's go for a 55,000 coin pack now, ladies and gentlemen. What are we going to get? English left back, Man United. To me, that's either a female card that I don't know or it's a Luke Shaw. And we get ourselves an 83 rated Luke Shaw. He is a board player this year. If you didn't know, 83 to 83, 84, 85 is what we know as board pools. And then 86 and above is a walkout and that sort of thing. But yeah. We actually get some quite nice players in this one. We get Kalulu and Okafor, who are 2 players from Milan. I already have Chukwueze, so we've got a little starter Milan thing going on here. They are definitely going to make their way into my starting 11. Quite buzzing about that because Okafor especially was one player that he was the very first player I mentioned in a video that has either gone live or going live at some point about being an overpowered player you need to try out. So, buzzing. Also buzzing to see Cameron Humphreys up to a 79 rated with a nice, cool green Evolutions card design. So he's now on the same level as Oscar, who's had quite the career. And of course, if you look at that, if I go on to Golden Glow Up Part 2, which does take a little bit more effort, there's some rivals games and stuff involved in that, I can get my 63 rated player to plus 20 to an 83 overall. I shall be definitely doing that at some point. Really, really happy with the old Evolutions mode. I think it's really, really cool. So this squad right here is something that I've put together for now. Okafor and Kalulu can make their way in, as has like Malacia and stuff like that. And just to up the chemistry a little bit, I've gone out and bought a Calabria from Milan. So that's a 4th Milan player for the team, which means essentially I've now got full chemistry on those 4 players, and then not full chemistry on everybody else, but we'll work on that. I've changed the squad again right now. We're up to 22 chem here, bringing in a PSG female left winger who looks pretty good, and of course my female centre back from my 83 rated pool that I got from the French league as well. So she's in the squad. Not very quick and not very tall, but actually has really good defending and physical. So I'm going to try this player out and see how they do. Rare Mega Pack number 2 for the episode. As we close things out here, we get ourselves a German cam from Bayern. Musiala, please. Oh, Thomas Müller. I mean, an absolute legend of the game, don't get me wrong. All right, Thomas Müller, he's just not got the pace anymore. They've mullered my man to 50, 58 or 59 pace. Crazy. But we do get Vlahovic, we do get Nuno Mendes, pleased with that one. Beauregard looks pretty good as well. And Dan James is obviously very fast as a championship player. Some more consumables, a shadow and a glove. Hey, you love to see that. And then some more stuff for the stadium. But yeah, that not the best rare mega pack, but actually some usable cards in there, especially Nuno Mendes and Beauregard, I think it was, 2 more French League players. So there you go. Those 2 are added to the squad. We are now up to 29 out of 33 chemistry. My goalkeeper is 5'7", so that probably is a little bit of an issue. We need to switch that out. But yeah, we can work on getting full chem in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap things up for episode number 2. I hope you have enjoyed today. If you have, please do me a favor and absolutely go ham on that thumbs up button. Let's see it smashed through the screen. Let's get 15,000 likes. And of course, subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. It's free. You can click the notification bell and never miss an episode when it goes live. Follow me on social media as well. Twitter and Instagram and TikTok are all down below. And yeah, my friends, I look forward to seeing you once again tomorrow, where we'll have some fun going on, that is for sure. It will be launch day tomorrow for the Ultimate Edition. So I'm sure a lot of you will be on the game. So hey, have fun out there and good luck to you in your packs. I will see you tomorrow. Very much look forward to that. Catch you then. Peace.